This one is given so that the value of correlation coefficient does not exceed unity. So always the values will be less than 1. Okay. Yeah, also maybe sometimes they are given like this here, -1 to less than r less than equal to 1. So r value always lie between the -1 to 1. Can't be more than 1, yeah, can't be less than -1. Understood till here? And we did the two questions. We got the value r is equal to what? 0.96 minus 0.96 like that, right? So this r value cannot be more than 1. Always lie between the -1 to 1, right? Hello? R value always lie between -1 to 1, right? That one I have to prove. So here, for the proof, this is also important. Consider S is equal to 1 by 2n summation of x divided by sigma of x plus y divided by summation of y, that one whole square. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, and S dash is equal to 1 by 2n summation of x by summation of x minus y by summation of y whole square. This two formula keep in mind. Equation 1, this equation 2. From the above expressions, it is clear that S is greater than equal to 0, because this is positive only, and a square if you are doing here. So if this value comes negative also, this total values, a square if you do, then you will get it positive. So always will be greater than equal to 0, right? That is 1 by 2n summation of x by sigma of x plus y by summation of y whole square is greater than equal to 0. So we can this one you can expand it here. You can add 1 by 2n summation of this one, expand it, sigma of x square by sigma of x square plus y square by plus y square divided by summation of y square plus 2 into summation of x by sigma of x and y by summation of y should be greater than equal to 0, right? And now till here. No doubt till here. So write 1 by 2, this n you multiply in the inside and the summation. So I can write it this one, rewrite I can do it. 1 by summation of x square outside, summation of x square by n plus 1 by summation of y square, summation of y square by n plus 2 by n, this 2 by summation of x, summation of y times summation of xy by n. We can write it, just I multiplied this n, okay, with this one, and summation I taken inside. So this will be outside, summation of x square, here y square will be outside, summation of y square, and here summation of x and summation of y will be outside. This 2 into summation of xy by n you can write it. Understood till here? Any doubt till here? Can you hear me? Any doubt till here? This one what I did here is that 1 by sigma s square as it is only, es square by n is sigma of x square. This one sigma of x square is equal to correct sigma of capital X square by n, and capital X square is equal to x minus x bar whole square by n. This is also called as variance, sigma of x square. So I can write sigma of x square. This one I can write sigma of y square, and this is 2 as it is only, and this whole term is r. We discussed in the first lecture. R is equal to summation of xy by n into summation of x and summation of y, right? So this one I can write it. So next here, this 1 by 2 as it is only, this is 1, this is also 1, plus 2r is greater than equal to 0. If you cross multiply here, so this become 2 plus 2r is greater than equal to 0. So 2 common here, 1 plus r is greater than equal to 0. So 1 plus r is greater than equal to 0. So I can write it here, r is greater than equal to minus 1, or r is less than, okay, r is greater than equal to minus 1, right? Also you can write it, which is also minus 1 is less than equal to r. Similarly, by taking s dash, okay, s dash is equal to 1 by 2n summation of, can you hear me, x by summation of x minus y by summation of this one whole square. And this one, if you take x dash is greater than equal to 0, so you can write it here similarly, 1 by 2n x minus x by sigma of x minus y by sigma of y whole square is greater than equal to 0. So 1 by 2n x square by sigma of x whole square plus y square by sigma of y whole square minus 2 into x and y by sigma of x sigma of y greater than equal to 0. So 1 by, so 2n I will bring it inside like previously, which one I have done. 1 minute. Okay, we have done in the last derivation. You can also do for this one here, n you can bring inside. So I can write it here, 1 by sigma of x square times sigma of x square by n. This summation you can multiply inside, plus 1 by sigma y square sigma of y square by n minus 2 into this whole term is summation of xy by n into summation of x summation of y, this one is greater than equal to 0. So 1 by 2, this is 1 by sigma of x square, and this is variance only, so you can write sigma of x square plus 1 by sigma of y square. This is also you can write sigma of y square variance, because sigma of y square is equal to summation of capital Y square by n. Capital Y you can write y minus y bar whole square by n, which is also called as variance, right? Minus 2 into this total term is r. So 1 by 2, this is cancel here, this get cancel here. So you'll get it 1 plus 1 minus 2r is greater than equal to 0. So 2 minus 2r is greater than equal to 0. So 1 minus r is greater than equal to 0. You can write here 1 is greater than equal to r. This is equation 2, and here which one you got it, that is equation 1. So from equation and 2, minus 1 equal to 1. So r is less than, r is lie between the minus 1 to 1. Okay. That one derivation we did in the last class, that r is equal to summation of x square plus summation of y square minus summation of x minus y whole square divided by n into 2 into summation of x summation of y. This derivation and this second one, this derivation is important. Okay, this one about the correlation. We'll do one last question, then we'll go to the regressions. So here question is given here, x values is and y value is given here. X value is given 1 2 3 4 5 6 and y value is given 2 3 5 7 8 9. Okay, we have to find the correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient r. So what is the formula? Summation of x, sigma of x square plus sigma of y square minus of x minus y whole square divided by 2 into summation of y. Tell me how will you find? Tell me, you tell me in this question. Two questions already we have done. So you tell me in this one. Sigma of x square you have to find it, right? This formula is sigma of x square by n x bar. So x bar how will you find? Summation of x by n, which is this one. If you add it, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. If you add it, this one how much will you get? 21. 21 by n. N is how much? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 21 by 6, right, is 3.5. So I will substitute in this one. Sigma of x square, I can write it here. Sigma of x square I have to find it. So 1 4 9 16 25 36. So if you add it, this sigma of x square, we will get it 91. So I can write 91 by 6 minus 3.5 whole square. This one will get it here 2.91. Any doubt till here? Okay. Similarly, sigma of y square I can find it. Sigma of y square by n minus y bar whole square. Y bar is equal to summation of y by n, which is y have to add it. Is 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. Summation of y is equal to, you will get it 34. So 34 by 6 is how much? 5.66. The summation of y square is equal to, okay. So you'll get it here. Y square you have to find it. This is 2 4 square 4, 3 square 9, 25, 49, 64, 81. The sigma of y square, if you add it here, so you will get it here 232. So you can write 232 divided by 6 minus 5.66 whole square, right? Sorry, sigma of x minus y whole square is equal to summation of x minus y whole square by n minus x minus y bar whole square. So first x minus y bar we will find it. This is summation of x minus y by n. So summation of x minus y, you have to find it here, x minus y. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1, 2 minus 3 is minus 1, 3 minus 5 minus 2, 4 minus 7 minus 3, 5 minus 8 minus 3, and 6 minus 9 also minus 3. The summation of x minus y will get it how much? Add it total. How much will you get? 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, minus 13. So minus 13 by 6 is minus 2.66. And this one square also have to find it, because you have to substitute in this formula. So x minus y whole square is equal to 1, 1, 4, 9, 9, 9. Okay. So this one I will delete it here, so otherwise you will confuse. This one is summation of x minus y was there. This is summation of x minus y whole square is equal to, will get it 33. So you can put it here. This value is 33 by 6 minus x minus y whole square means minus 2.66 whole square. This one if you find, will get it how much? 0.83. Getting here? So we got it here. Sigma of x square is how much? This one you got it 2.91, and sigma of y square 6.63, and sigma of x minus y whole square 0.83, right? So r equal to, right here, summation of x square plus summation of y square minus summation of x minus y whole square divided by 2 into sigma of x, sigma of y. So sigma of x square is 2.91 plus 6.63 minus 0.83 divided by 2 into a square root of 2.91 times 2 square root of 6.63, right? So we'll get it here, r is equal to 0.99. So here x and y, this value is positive, so you can write it here. Here x and y are positively correlated. Getting here? Always r value will come between the minus 1 to 1. This already derivation we have studied. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? And this two, okay, so now keep in mind here, in this one, correlations only two derivation is important. One is summation of x square, this formula, okay, and another can come r, so that r is lie between the minus 1 to 1. This two derivation is very important, this one and this one, and this already I have done in the last class, last video you can see. Okay, so this is about the full correlation. So now we will start regression. Any doubt till here? Regression means it is the estimate of one independent variable in term of another. Okay, so consider y is equal to, writing ax plus b, right? So this is x and y is what, two variable here. So there x if you increase, then y also will increase or decrease, might be some another factor, but it will depend here, right? So this is called as regression only. So consider if any x and y correlation you are finding, you are correlating it, so might become so different values, but if you take the best fit line, the least square size gives us the good relationship between the x and y. Like consider y is equal to, y and x are two variable, right? Y and x are two variable, y is depend upon the x, yeah, x is depend upon the y, okay, but it's, if you consider it's moving, yeah, it's changing with some straight line या parabola, then you can tell here that this is linearly dependent या parabolic dependent या exponential dependent, like that you can tell. Okay, but like consider here I am taking x is equal to and y is equal to something. Okay, x is 1 then y is 1, x is 2 then y is 4, x is 3 then y is 9, x is 4 then y is 16. Then you can tell here this one this y is equal to x square, right? This y is dependent on the square of this x. So this is the best fit, you can write it here, because this one you have written in the parabolic form. If similarly if you given x and y values something 1 then 1 and 2 then 2, 3 then something 2.5 it's coming, 4 then something 3 it's coming. So this one is what? Not completely best fit. So correlations will give the relationship between the x and y, but that will won't be the best fit. If you draw the curve in the straight line या parabola in exponential forms and you got the best fit, then its relation is called as regression. Okay, so you can write it here. X and y is the correlated, the best fit obtained from the line is least square size, gives the good relationship between the x and y. The best fit straight line of the form of y is equal to, consider x plus b is given here. So here you can write y is equal to x plus b, meaning is that x being independent variables, okay, and is called as regression line of y on x. This is called as lie y on x. Similarly, if you given x is equal to ay plus b, then you can write y being the independent variable and is called as regression of x on y. Getting here? We'll do some example, then we'll come to know. Any doubt till here? So consider here so any relation is given, so you have to fit on the straight line, that is called as regressions of. So the formula is there, the line of regression of y on x is given by, this is the formula, y on x we are writing, so y minus y bar is equal to r summation of, this is r times summation of y by summation of x into x minus x bar. Okay, similarly if you given the line of regression of x on y is given by x minus x bar is equal to r times sigma of x by sigma of y, y minus y bar. So this equation is x on y and this equation is y on x. Getting here? And another formula also is given, the line of regressions is also given by y is equal to summation of xy by summation of x square into y. Y x square you are taking here, so this is x because we are finding for the y. Okay, the line of regression of y on x. Okay, where this capital X is equal to x minus x bar and this capital Y is equal to y minus y bar. Okay, and x bar is equal to this is small x, this is small x bar is equal to summation of x by n and small y bar is equal to summation of y by n. Similarly, you are finding for the x, you can write summation of xy divided by summation of y square times y. Okay, this is line of regression of x on y. Getting? So the coefficient of correlation of this r, coefficient of correlations r is given by r is equal to plus or minus square root of coefficient of x times coefficient of y. Getting here? So this is the formula you keep in mind. Okay, we'll do the some problem based on this, so we'll come to it, will clear more. Okay, any doubt till here? So these three formula you keep in mind. This is one, y on x and x on y, and the second formula is this one, and this is third formula. These three you can keep in mind. Okay, we'll do some problem based on this, then we'll come to know. Okay, see here the first question. The first question is given here. Here x and y is given, and x is equal to given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to the 7 is given, and y is equal to given 9, 8, 10, 12, 11, 13 and 14. Okay, and question is given compute the coefficient of coefficient of correlations and an equation of line of regression for the given data. So correlations give you the relations between the x and y, and regression will give the best fit of the relation between the x and y. Okay, best fit means we can draw these relations from the straight line or parabola, any line. Okay, so here you have to study in the straight line, so these relations will plot it in the x and y, right? Any doubt till here? Okay, so this is the questions here. So how will you find the regression? R is equal to, we know the formula, sigma of x square plus sigma of y square minus sigma of x minus y whole square by 2 into summation of x, sigma of x, sigma of y, right? For the sigma of x square, we need to find summation of x square by n minus x bar. So x bar means we have to add it this value. Summation of x is equal to 28, and summation of y, if you add it, we will get it 9 plus 8 plus so on, we will get it 77. Getting here? So we got it here, x bar is equal to this 28 by 7, right? 4. And doubt till here? So you can see for sigma of x square, we need to find the x square. Sigma of x square. 1 minute. So you have to find the x square here. So 1, 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 25, 36 and 49. So summation of x square will get it here 140. 140. So you can write sigma of x square is equal to 140 by n, which is 7 minus 4. right? So this one value is how much you will get? This is 20 minus 4. Okay, 20 minus this is 4 square, 20 minus 16, which is 4. Similarly, for sigma of y square, you can find sigma of y square by n minus y bar whole square. This is whole square, no? So y bar is equal to summation of y by n. Y is equal to, we got it 77 by 7, which is 11. Sigma of y square we need to find here. Y square in 9 is 81, 64, 100, 144, 121, 169, and this is 196. So summation of y square equal to, write it here, 375. So we can write it here, sigma of y square is equal to 375 by 7 minus 11 square. Okay, 375 not, you will get it 875. Okay, 875. So 875, this one directly you can find in the calculator and you can check out. So this one value will get it here, sigma of y square is equal to 4. Sigma y square value also is 4. Now sigma of x minus y, you have to find it. So summation of x minus y whole square by n minus x minus y whole square. So summation this x minus y whole square, you can find it, this one bar is equal to summation of x minus y by n. So we need to find here x minus y. X minus y means 1 minus 9 minus 8, 2 minus 8 minus 6, 3 minus 10 minus 7, 4 minus 12 minus 8, 5 minus 11 minus 6, 6 minus 13 minus 7, and 7 minus 14 minus 7. Getting here? So summation of x minus y will get it how much? Minus 49. So minus 49 by 7, which is minus 7. So sigma of y square is equal to, this one square you have to do. So x minus y whole square is 64, 36, 49, 64, 36, 49, and 49. The summation of x minus y whole square, will get it here. This is how much you will get? This one will get it 347. 347. So you can put it here, 347 by 7 minus 7 whole square, which will get it here 0.57. Right? Any doubt till here? So we can write the values of regressions. You can write here r is equal to, I will write it this type, sigma of x square is equal to, how much we got? 4. Sigma of y is equal to 4. Sigma of x minus y whole square is equal to 0.57, right? We got it, 0.57. So you can write r is equal to summation of x square plus summation of y square minus summation of x minus y whole square by 2 into summation of x summation of y. So this is 4 plus 4 minus 0.57 divided by a square root of 4 into a square root of 4. If you calculated this one, this value will get it here 0.93. So r is equal to 0.93. Okay, this is the coefficient of correlation. And next question is given to find it here. Line, okay, equation of line of regression for the given data. Equation of line you have to find it. Okay, so the formula is there. Equation of line. Okay, y on x, what is the formula? Y minus y bar is equal to r into summation of y by summation of x into x minus x bar, right? Substitute here. Y minus y bar, we got it 11, is equal to r is 0.93, and sigma of y is 2 by 2 into x minus x bar. X bar is how much? 4. So we will get it here. Y is equal to 11 plus 0.93x minus 3.72. So y is equal to, we can write it here, 0.93x plus 7.28. This one. Similarly, you can write here equation of regression of x on y. So x minus x bar is equal to r into sigma of x by sigma of y, y minus y bar. X minus 4 is equal to how much? 0.93, and summation of x is equal to 4, summation of this is square root, so this is 2, this is also 2, and y minus y bar, y as it is only, y bar is how much? 11. So you will get it here, x is equal to 0.93y minus 6.23. So this is equation of regression of line x on y. Okay, and this r is equal to, we already got it. If you do it here, coefficient of x is what? How much? 0.93. Multiply with regression coefficient of y, also 0.93. We will get it 0.93 only. Okay, so this last formula which I have told, the coefficient of x into coefficient of y square root, that is equal to equation, this coefficient of correlation. And doubt till here? Okay, so next class we will do it, some more problems and some fundamental concept of this regressions and applications.